brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros.
Trying to fill the darkness with the light. I know that don't happen overnight. Trying to make it on before I'm gone.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. On the hill and coming off a great start, Lance McCullers Jr.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
So just about set now. Down the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Packed house here at Minute Maid.
One strike.
McCullers winds, fires.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And there's ball 4.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Next up for Texas, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Now it's Corey Seager. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. To first, maybe a 2-ball.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
And now it's filled up. No outs, runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals, stays alive.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Brad Miller now. The wind and the pitch. And another ball.
Well, you know, it's tough to bounce back on the mound after giving up a granny, especially when you still have 3 outs to get. Somehow he's got to shake it off. He's got to just hit the reset button and try to get 1 batter at a time, 1 out at a time.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 3-2. McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. And that's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Well, clear game plan coming into this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Batting it. The right fielder.
Here's Cole Calhoun. And the pitch.
That's ball 3. Count 3-1.
Swings and misses. And the count's full.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
The pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Miller on third. Low over at second. Garcia on at first with nobody out. Stays alive. Righty to the plate. Got it. And there's one away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And a foul ball. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. McCullers gets the hook. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with a new pitcher. Now on the bump, Jake Odorizzi. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
17. Jake Odorizzi.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Andy Ibanez. And a 3-1 on the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter number 1. Second base.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation. Maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Next offering misses. 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2 outs. Bases are full. Hey. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Action in the pen down there. Christian Javier appears to be getting loose. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros nothing.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back.
Bottom of the first. And on the hill, the big righty, Glenn Otto.
Well, he issued way too many free passes this last time out. You can't win at this level if you allow that many base runners. So today, he's got to get strike one, put the hitter on his heels, maybe get some swings and misses, and offset those walks with more strikeouts in this one.
Bottom of the first, here's Kyle Tucker.
Yeah. I don't have to hustle all my life.
And a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And now the count is even. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Man at first. So next up for Houston, Michael Brantley. Sat out last night's game, but back in there today. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. And there's one down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Yordan.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And here it comes. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Now a throw to first, but back easily. Kicks and fires. And that one missing low. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. The 1-1. Out there to center. Garcia pulls it down, and there are 2 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Gurriel. Good contact guy, good defender. In the air out towards right center. Garcia gliding as he moves to his left. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Here at the ballpark, Seager stands in now. The 1-1. That one pushed foul. Next offering in the dirt. It's 2-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Mitch Garver stepping in for the Rangers. Next pitch is downstairs. No outs. Runner on second. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering upstairs.
3-2.
Kicks and deals. And there's ball 4.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Brad Miller stepping in for the Rangers. His righty-lefty splits there. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Base knock center field. Seager around third. He will score. It's 6-0.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. Next pitch is outside, and it's 3-2. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
On the ground. Gurriel to second. Relay to first. Double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Adolis Garcia will hit next. Next offering is fouled back. Garver on third with 2 out. And a pitch. This ball's chopped on the ground. Diaz picks it up, tosses to first, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 6 and the Astros nothing. Here's Alex Bregman. Bregman having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets Bregman. 1 gone here.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. On a line, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering is down low.
We're going to count 2-2.
And the right-hander deals. That misses. Full count, 3-2. And he deals. That one fouled off. And he walked him.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Now it's Jason Castro. One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering upstairs.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
Yeah, full count.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. The punch out there. That's out number 2.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Kyle Tucker up next for the Astros. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the inning.
I don't think you understand. I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands. Rock, paper, salt, gas.
Here in Houston, and here is Cole Calhoun. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hammered, base hit, and that's going to kick into the corner. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
At the plate, Andy Ibanez. Next offering is way upstairs. Solak, the runner at second with one away. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Right-handed reliever. And that's ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. One down. So next to hit for Texas, Ezekiel Duran. 1 for 2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCormick settles under this one and makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
So now it's Corey Seager.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
The 1-1. And that's outside. 2-1 now. Fouled off left side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Solak coming home. He's safe.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. First and second, 2 down. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. That one ripped. Alvarez makes the catch, and that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 7 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Michael Brantley to start things off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. That one hammered center field. That's got a chance. and brings it in at the wall.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. Here's a 1-1. Slider misses outside. Brantley over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Off-balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. On to inning number 4. It's the Rangers 7 and the Astros nothing.
I remember as a child, music made me smile. Some people called it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff.
Back here at Minute Maid Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brad Miller. The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman, Nathaniel
Next
Lowe.
up for Texas, Nathaniel Lowe. He's 0 for 1. Now this is in the air down the line. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man aboard, and now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. The 2-1. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Adolis Garcia blasts one out. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 9-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Christian Javier takes over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
So at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Base is empty, one away. Up next for the Rangers, Cole Calhoun, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Strike 2, Javier, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
That really wasn't a bad pitch at all, but hitters these days just aren't afraid to get up on top of the plate.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez, for the fourth time tonight. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
3-2 now. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now 9-0.
Last night that I saw you, last are you alright? I said I'm
Welcome back. And now the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Two one now. Next offering is outside.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
That's hard hit on the line. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Man at first, and now it's Alex Bregman. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Aledmys Diaz now 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a pitch. Out to center. Garcia drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that. And that is that.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You know how it goes. 1 1 2 1 2. That was the zip code. December 27 was the birth of Canada, the Met fan.
New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And the pitch. And a ball evens the count. 2-2 now. Stays alive. 2-2 now. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
You see me coming up? Stop.
Man at first, and the batter now, Mitch Garver. He's already homered in this game. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. That one in for a strike. 2-2. 2-2 now. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bregman is under it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brad.
Now here's the Rangers DH, Brad Miller. Next one misses, and the count 2-1. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Lowe.
So next to hit for Texas, Nathaniel Lowe. At the belt and fires. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Bregman is under it, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave a pair, but they still hold a 9-0 lead. Go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. Right-hander kicks, deals. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Jason Castro. Next offering is downstairs. That's towards center. Garcia should have this one. And out number 1 on the grab.
The right fielder, number 30, Kyle.
And stepping in for the Astros, Kyle Tucker.
Trying to make it legal, do it right. Trying to fill the darkness with the light. I know that don't happen overnight. Trying to make it on.
McCormick leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is popped up. Ibanez has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Now Michael Brantley steps in.
You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me, yeah. I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene.
The pitch. In there. And so now 1-2. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
We all have different visions of a future. What you think lie ahead for the coming days? New leaves are on the same course.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. And the righty deals. Check swing. No appeal. 2-1. And a pitch. Just missed. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. 3-2 now.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. His 9th homer of the year, and they add on. It's 10-0.
No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And the batter now, Cole Calhoun. That one fouled off. 2-2. Righty to the plate. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Solak.
Here's Nick Solak. And now it's even up.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
McCormick makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Next to hit, Andy Ibanez. A strikeout and a walk. The wind and the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next one in the dirt. The next offering misses. And now 3-2. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-0. Back here in Houston, stepping in the long ball threat, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine.
Swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 10-1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Glenn Otto will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now, Colby Allard. And he'll try to keep this big lead right where it is.
Colby Allard.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Altuve. Next one off the plate inside. Ball 3. Kicks and fires. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit, and he's already singled in this game. Next offering upstairs. That's out to center field. Garcia drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Here comes a pitch. Bullpen activity starting up now. Brett Martin preparing to come on if needed. The 2-1. Swings through that one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia makes the catch, and that'll do it. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. And this is now a 10-1 ball game. Welcome back. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Hector Neris. On for his 20th appearance of the year. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. Line drive, and that's just foul. Three-two. Right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe. So man aboard, digging in, Corey Seager. 1-1 now. Foul ball. One-two now. Now one missed. Durant aboard here at first with nobody out. Base hit center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. 1 away.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And now here is Brad Miller. Next pitch misses inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Nathaniel
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here is Nathaniel Lowe. On the ground, right side, dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and the bases are now loaded.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Adolis Garcia stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a pitch. On the corner for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And here it comes. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. Gets it to first. And the inning is over. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. But they maintain their 10-1 lead. Back here in Houston, bottom of the 7th. Aledmys Diaz now. And he deals. And that misses off the outside edge. And downstairs. And now the lefty. And now it's filled up.
3-2.
The wind of the pitch. That one drilled left field. Back there. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. And
next to hit for Houston, Chas McCormick. Up the middle, Duran collects to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Astros, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro up next for the Astros. Good power, not great in the OBP department.